but I'm certainly going to watch it. I'm shocked. I'm totally here for it. I'm shocked. Lots of, I mean, crime pays, I guess. Shaw's getting out. Lots of people are obviously they're breaking the silence. Will probably be done either on Savannah's podcast or they'll be paid a shitload of money for a sit down with like Diane Sawyer. But a lot of people are starting to say things like who next? I mean, they're joking Karen Huger. Well, she's not in prison. She's in the county fucking jail. They're saying who next? And Joe Exotic is really upset. And a lot of people are saying Juicy, Junior G. My friend Junior G. Teresa might have flipped the table, but the real thug in a cocktail dress is that Junior G. Don't mess with Junior G. She'll fuck you up. But Junior G, her father, Juicy. We had him on this podcast a lot. I actually like Juicy. Junior G says, well, where's my pardon from my father? Teresa. I hear Teresa is like angry, starred with on The Apprentice with Donald, has reached out to him, has tried. She's friends with Siggy. Siggy says she loves Teresa. Siggy was on this podcast. I asked her about President Trump. Have you tried to reach out for Juicy? Junior G's father. Well, I hear Teresa's really, from my source, because I have a source now. I hear Teresa is very upset at the president. But I mean, one of Donald Trump's soapboxes that he's like all about is the border. So I hate to break it to the pea brain, Giudice. Juicy ain't getting no pardon, sweetheart. Okay, like apparently white collar crime, yes, according to President Trump, but we ain't doing the border ain't going to be touched, sweetheart. That's the whole what are the basic campaign cornerstones here. So Juicy ain't coming back. I'm sorry to tell you. Okay. Sorry, everybody. So, but I heard she's mad. I heard Teresa's mad about a lot of other things from this little source of mine. People have been slipping into my DMs. I have not dived deep into this because I truly just don't have the energy. Go let someone else go do this because it is what it is. I don't need to predict the future. I'll bring the psychics back to do that. But you know, Scotland is part of the UK, and there is this thing. I mean, for the 2 seconds I Googled it, there is a thing in the UK that, generally people with convictions, and if they're convictions of 12 months or more, and if it's like a felony, there's a lot of, you don't just walk into the state, I mean, to the country, you don't just get a visa. So there is this new grumbling that Teresa might be banned from the Traitors because she has the felony on her record and therefore will be denied entry. Now, it's not like a hard and fast rule that no convicted felons and criminals can ever be let in the country. So I think if it's NBC and a network and Peacock and, they want to plead their case to having Teresa in the country to go to the castle in Scotland, I think that actually could happen. But it is just like a bump. It is a little setback. It is a little roadblock, a hurdle that, when Dolo wants to go and be on the Traitors and they say, here's your offer, we just work out, where's your passport? Okay, let's go, sweetheart. We have another little hurdle with the animal across the river that she's a convicted felon. And I hear that, so a lot of the UK, Scotland people, this has been going on for weeks. I just haven't had time to talk about it. You guys have been in my DMs being like, Teresa can't go on Traitors, which is kind of true and kind of not true. I don't think it's a hard, fast rule that you can't get into the UK if you have at least from the statutory language that my brain has read, from the words I read. But again, when I say I read the words, haven't practiced law in decades and read the words for about 2.5 minutes because she's either going to be on it or not. It would be a good gig for her. I'm not convinced that she's out of options. I'm not convinced that she won't be on it. But look, I think if it's a matter of Teresa or another housewife and we have to spend a few extra minutes, like, look, I think a network will spend a few extra minutes if they really want you. I don't think they're going to spend, 12 minutes. That's not how any network works. TV is all about hurry up and wait. So when they call you on a Friday, I mean, they call you like on a Friday and say, you got it. pack your bags, you need to leave on Monday. I mean, there's no time. You want to go into the Big Brother house? I mean, they let you know like a day before. Either going to get on the plane. Oh, your grandmother is getting married and your wife is giving birth in 3 days. Well, then let's go to the next person. Nobody gives a fuck. So I don't think Teresa, because she's a big housewife, she's a known housewife. I don't think this rules her out, but it's a little hurdle in her Traitors future. I think that's all she has left. I'm not sure how many more options we really have here for Miss Giudice. We do still have the villains. The villains next season is cast, and I heard from my source, Teresa's mad about this too. I heard she's mad about Miss Pollard. Miss Pollard. Do you guys know my friend Tiffany Pollard? Very in LA where I am today. Well, I'm not, I'm about to be. But she Tiffany Pollard was in my lobby one day. I walked down and I'm like, what the fuck is Tiffany Pollard doing here? I kind of wanted to walk over to her and say, you want to come on the Behind the Velvet Rope podcast, sweetheart? Because I love you. But Tiffany Pollard was on season one of The Traitors. I mean, Villains, got asked back for season two. And now Miss Pollard is going back to season three. And I heard from my source that Teresa Miss Giudice, the animal across the river, is very upset with Tiffany Pollard because she wanted to be asked back to The Traitors. Tiffany has been there all 3 seasons, honey. They did not ask Teresa back. Tiffany is a legend. I don't the rest of the cast, some interesting people. You guys love Chastain. I don't love Kate Chastain the way that the rest of you do. Um, I'm kind of mixed on Kate Chastain. Yeah, she's a bitch, and I guess she's our bitch, but I don't know. I'm not such a Kate Chastain fan the way the rest of you guys are. A great gig to be off Bravo all this time and to get it. She's got Traitors. Why not use her for villain? So it's a good gig for her. Nobody else from the cast really excites me except two people. Um, I'm happy Sandoval's going to be there. I don't have the problem everyone has with Sandoval. I like the guy. He too is like Teresa. Teresa has one show that I can think of left. I mean, she's done Dancing with the Stars. And I mean, the thing about going on Survivor, honey, is you ain't getting paid. You get paid if you win, but you don't get paid like you get paid for these other shows. So she's running out of shows. She did Villains, she did Dancing with the Stars. Sure, if we ever bring back Celebrity Big Brother, maybe. But the Traitors is I can think of. I can't think of anything else left for her. Same thing with Sandoval. He's done Special Forces. Can you imagine Teresa jumping down out of the fucking helicopter the way Denise Richards did? And he's done the Traitors. Now he's doing Villains. It makes sense. Good for Tom. It's a gig. And I don't mind Tom Sandoval the way the rest of you do. Call your buddy Jax and ask for advice, even though he didn't do so good on the damn show. But I can't believe I'm saying this. You know what shocks me the most about this Villains is not that Teresa's not back for a third season. It's that there is a third season. I don't understand this show. I love the Traitors. I fucking love the Traitors. I think it is so brilliant. My favorite reality TV game show, the two were The Mole back in the day, hosted by Anderson Cooper and Kathy Griffin, not together. I loved The Mole. I loved it. Dennis Rodman, remember when he was on The Mole? I'm dating myself now. Look it up, kids. ABC, so good. And I love Big Brother. I love Big Brother. Traitors is officially my favorite reality TV game show. I think